Hey y'all, welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. This is Tarot Tia. This is a reading for Aquarius. May or may not resonate. I do offer personal readings. The link to the site is in the description. Aquarius, Sasha is what I'm hearing. Tasha, Aja, Asha, Sasha, anything like that. And Shanti. Letter W. Wow. Keep hearing single dad, single dads, dads. There's secrets coming out, Aquarius. Especially if like Seek or Zeke is a factor in this equation. And Robinson, this is coming out. Guardian, garden, this is coming out. And box, this is coming out. It's secrets coming out. There is a nut in this mix. Aquarius, Mina, there is a nut in this mix. Do you hear me? And it's almost like everybody is finding out who this is behind the scenes or behind these accounts or what's really going on, what really happened. Noah's is what I'm hearing. This individual is nuts. Any form of Sean or Shy. It's like this is nuts. I think whatever this is, somebody is finally somebody is finally confirming everything. That there has been this liar, repeated lies that have been a factor here. Okay, leaks. There's been repeated lies that have played a factor in somebody's life. Letter R. And these false accusations, Nia, Nita, Nisa, Nisha, these false accusations had people confused or had caused people to have mixed feelings. Robinson. But it's like Dodge. When this phone call comes through, it's going to be like, oh my gosh, this person was plotting, planning, and scheming on you. Because they couldn't accept the fact that a chapter of their life was over with. They were plotting, planning, and scheming on somebody because a chapter of their life was over with. I keep hearing something about foreclose. So I don't know if this person was struggling with their housing or struggling to pay for housing or something like that was a factor here. Or foreclosures, housing, real estate, that type of stuff is a factor. Tanya. But it's like whatever, or evictions, people that weren't able to pay their rent, something like that feels like a factor here, where it's like they were scrambling to be able to pay bills. Sud. And now it seems like they are gaslighting a lot of people. Jasmine. They were gaslighting a lot of people into believing that they were friends with somebody, cool with somebody, had a personal relationship with somebody. Possibly pretending to be like their realtor, pretending to be like they're, again, a family member, a friend or something like that, to be able to like trick people into like believing that they knew this person or believing that they should have been on his property in this type of way, or kind of like tricking them to get information about something or somebody. So it's like, oh, you know him, I know him, so we getting information, or you get what I'm saying? We exchanging information, assuming that we really know these people or this person, or I'm assuming that you really know these people or this person. You get what I'm saying? That's what happened here. This person was assuming that these other people, this other party knew who this person was, but they don't. Okay, so they got the tea. You hear me? They got the scoop from somebody. And now they're calling themselves like spreading this information, passing this information along. Nisha. But the thing is like these are like Somebody else's family members, somebody else's friends, somebody else's companions. Seal, Sale, Sal, Saul, Soul, Sue. It's like, who are these people? Marty, Marky, Marking? Nobody knows these people. Nobody knows this person. They look like they've become obsessed with somebody because this is like a person that's connected to like their old family, old social circle or something. You know what I mean? It's like their ex-husband, ex-wife, or you know what I mean, baby mama, baby daddy. It's like their boyfriend, girlfriend. It's like they're obsessed with this person. And it's like, yo, like you really like obsessed with such and such ex. You really obsessed with such and such. You get what I'm saying? Like family member or friend or the people or person in their life right now. Like you really are obsessed with them to the point that it's like giving resentful and uncomfortable. And it's confirmed. Nisha. It's like, it's really confirmed. Like this individual is nuts. Nuts. Ty is all I'm hearing. And it's like they literally seem like somebody from the past or from somebody's childhood or something like that. Or that's connected to some, to somebody's childhood in some type of way. Nisha. But they, Nishi. But Niji. But they got carried away. Like, Robin. It's Robin. Like, what is your problem? They literally, like, just can't stand the fact that people have moved on from life, or from life with them. You know what I mean? It's like, you are nuts. Like you can't stand Michael. It's like they can't stand the fact that somebody is cool without them, living life without them, standing tall without them, confident without them. You get what I'm saying? Like is I don't know, structured, disciplined, happy. It's like what? Megs. Like you hate them because they're happy without you. They're cool without you. They're still stable without you. Like yeah. So now what? You're fixated on them in their life and sabotaging the stability that they have. Because despite how much you hate them and how much you've done to hurt their feelings, to break them down emotionally, it's not ruining their life. Yeah, they went through the emotions. Yeah, they went through this turmoil, these trials and tribulations. Yes. But they made it out with their head up high. You hear me? And that's where the issue is lying. These people aren't satisfied with all the damage that they've caused. They're not satisfied. That's why they're still being predatory, Aquarius. If this is you, that's why you still being predatory, because you're not satisfied with the damage that you've caused. And you want to cause more. But guess what? It doesn't matter. You cannot break this person's confidence. You cannot break this relationship. You cannot break these bonds that are here, these connections. You get what I'm saying? You cannot. You cannot. If this is this person back here, they can't. It's nothing that they can do. Kiera, there's nothing that they can do to break these bonds. No matter how hateful they want to be. Mercedes is what I'm hearing. They want to be so hateful. So hateful. But it's like, and then what? You just going to keep shooting at somebody that's protected by the armor of God? Yep, they going to try. Keisha. Like you got beef with somebody that's protected by God. And that's why your life is in shambles like that. That's why you carrying all that hatred inside of your heart. That's why you still mad that such and such is successful despite everything that you said about them. All the gossiping that you've done. All the slander, all the rumors. All the trolling, all the watching, all the snake behavior. All the stealing, all the break-ins. You're still not happy, right? Because what? You did all this stealing, all this taking, even if it's like somebody's joy, somebody's happiness, somebody's peace. You did all this taking, right? All this gossiping, did all this devious stuff, and you still aren't fulfilled. You still don't have joy within yourself. But guess who does? These people that you tormenting spiritually, It's people that you keep doing tarot readings on, witchcraft on, getting readings on, whatever this is. It's like, you got to cut this out. Tisha, you're going to be bitter for the rest of your life. Because every time that you try to attack these people or this person, God is going to exalt them in your face. You hear me? God is showing you that you cannot touch these people or this person. So at this point, it's just like, when are you going to stop? It's giving obsessed. But why are you so obsessed? Because your goal was to destroy these people or this person, this entity, this company, this business, this brand. And you can't. Her God body, period. You can't. Y'all wanted to ruin something or somebody because you're envious of everything that they've established for themselves. And look at you. Forced to repent, right? Because your own child or children are suffering because of you. Your own child or children are in danger because of you. Your own child or children, descendants, family members, and friends are all hoping, wishing, and praying that they'll be spared because of this weird Scorpio energy that's back here. Capricorn as well, Taurus, Virgo's back here, and Aquarius, trying to be cute, trying to be the center of attention. China is all I'm hearing. So now what? Dante, Deontay. So now what? Loop, lube, loops, lose, loose. Now what? Mission incomplete, right? This is like mission impossible. There's nothing that you can do with the energy of God. Nobody's pretending like everybody else. You get what I'm saying? And I think that's what the issue is. Like I tell y'all all the time, like when you are tapped into your God self, your higher self, there is no need to do the witchcraft. You get what I'm saying? This is mind over matter. You have learned to master the mind. Learn to master self. So while they doing all this candle magic and doing all this witchcraft and these sigils and binding spells and all this crazy stuff, it's coming right back to them. It's not doing anything. You get what I'm saying? I watched somebody do witchcraft on me for years just to keep me away from somebody. And guess what happened? The person that they tried to keep me away from and tried to keep away from me died. Do you hear me? They died. So you got what you asked for, big dog. You got exactly what you asked for. Now, this person will never have contact with me again. Tamisha, because you were doing witchcraft. You got what you asked for. The devil just don't play fair. Lacey, thank you so much.